Hey guys, welcome back. Freestyle Fitness again with another total body workout for you today. So today we have 10 exercises. Listen, these are compound movements. That means we're going to be moving through a couple exercises in each set, okay? So 10 exercises, it's really like 20, all right? It's almost like doubling up your movement. So that means today the timing is going to be a little bit longer. Each movement we're doing for 60 seconds, and then you're gonna rest 20 seconds. So if you need to set your timer, 60 seconds of work, 20-second is your transition or rest time. You'll need that 20 seconds to transition, catch your breath, and grab a water. All right, so we're gonna get right to it. I'm gonna take each movement, break it down for you. It's multi-movement. I have, just for my equipment, I've got a set of medium weights. I also have one of these mini bands, okay? And then I'm going to use just a bottle of water, okay, for some light shoulder work. But you can use a small weight too. You don't have to use a bottle of water. That was just really handy for me. So let's go. Let's break this down. So your first movement, I'm going to grab my dumbbells, and I'm going to find, this is why I like working with a mat. The mat is longer than you, so it gives you a nice visual of where you should be as far as shoulders, hips, squared. I'm going to take this back. And this is a dumbbell walkout, push-up, bent over row. It seems like so much, and it is. So this is your start and end position. Nice and strong, feet pressing through the floor. Now, when I come down, the elbows are going to draw forward. I'm going to shoot my hips back. All right, we're going to take it halfway so that we can take our row. Notice that the palms are going to rotate, exhale, squeeze. Now, all I'm going to do here is I'm not going to come back up. I'm going to begin bending my knees a little bit more. I'm going to take my weights here, and I'm going to begin walking these weights. That means you got to lift, walk it out to find your plank. You can certainly do this with no weights. That's fine. I'm going to then take my push-up. Elbows stay close. It's your 90-degree push-up. Press it up. Okay, now you can take the knees down, right? That's fine. Make sure the thighs travel with you. Exhale, press up. Toes back, lift to plank. The hard part is, oh my God, make sure you're gonna start lifting to come back. I start bending the knees to protect the back. Here we go. And notice that the shoulder is right over the wrist, taking it back. Plant the feet. Turn here, right? Turn the palms back in, and it's a big stiff leg deadlift up. Oh, you want to see that again? Probably, right? So hips back, lean forward, take your row. Keep bending the knees. I'm going to walk it out, walk it out, walk it out to plank. I'm going to take a nice big full push-up. Kneecaps are lifted, so my quads are active here. Press. And then walk it back, walk it back. Notice the bend in the knees. The back stays nice and flat. Boom. Squeeze up. Okay? That's number one. So you can do that whole thing without weight. The beginner, no weight. Okay, that's a lot of movement. Just get the form right. We're looking for that nice neutral back, right? Pressing that butt back, squeezing the heels down. That's movement one. Movement number two. I'm going to move those away. I'm going to take a forearm down. Forearm plank. This is where my water bottle comes in, okay? Forearm plank means I'm going to find this square to the front of my mat. So remember, when you're here, everybody wants to just press to the elbow. I want you to flatten out that palm. Take your plank, okay? 2 or 3 ways you can do this. This is called stacked, okay? Meaning my feet are stacked on top of the next. If I take this foot forward, the top foot forward, that's called staggered. And then I can always bring a knee down to support me some more, okay? So we're gonna take our side plank, forearm plank. Yep. I want you to look at your water bottle or dumbbell the entire time. Elbow's gonna stay close. Look at this hip, it's jacked up, right? So this oblique can work. And then we're gonna take it up, we're gonna exhale, press, look at it. Take the elbow down, and then all the way back through. It's that slow, okay? 60 seconds is a long time. I want you to practice your form. You don't need any weight. Reach back through. You can take that knee down, okay? This is about opening up and then closing it all off. Okay, so that's your forearm. Clean and press. Woo, you need a band. Next, your band here. So this is a really sneaky workout for you guys today because I am sneaking in mobility work with your strength work, okay? So this goes right above the knees, your band. If you don't have a band, you can do this without. You don't need one. Now, notice the feet. I'm going to take my feet a little bit wide. I'm going to sink down into my squat. Then I'm going to take one foot back. My heel stays lifted, both toes are still facing forward. Now this is in concrete, doesn't move. All I want you to do is turn this hip on and open up, oh my God, and close it. You're gonna sit there for 60 seconds and take this hip abduction, abduction here, okay? That's strengthening all through here, also your core, right? While you're strengthening all the muscles in the knee and the quad, all right? So that doesn't feel so good, but notice the heel never comes down. Exhale, squeeze it out, inhale, bring it in. Ooh. So you're gonna take all this on one side, okay? So that first round, because we're gonna go through this 3 times, is the max. You can start with 2 times. So first time, just working one side. There's your band. That's exercise number 3. Number 4, when it says HAF, goblet squat, HAF is heavy as fudge to really work your strength. So goblet squat, all that means is your weight is going to be here. So you're picking a weight that's heavier than you normally would. It could be that big 24-pack of water right here. Dude, that's super heavy. I would say no. So I'm going to take 2 weights. All right, so I've got my elbows off of my chest, goblet squat. I'm going to press my hips back. Exhale, squeeze up. This is same tempo down, like a 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, squeeze. All right, same tempo down, same tempo up. Ooh, and then there's 2 options here. If you had something to elevate your back foot, you would do a Bulgarian squat. I could show you that later. However, this works just as well. I feel like it's very beginner friendly. We're going to take our reverse lunge. So only work one leg. Whatever leg you decide, doesn't matter. Come down, and you're going to drive this knee up. As you drive this knee up, you're going to flex this front foot, squeeze this tush, okay? So how do you get this knee higher? It's by squeezing this tush more, pressing up by using the lower abs too. So it's a step back, drive it up, okay? So right from that is number 6 is coming up. Guys, here's your sneaky mobility work, okay? I'm going to break this movement down for you. It's 2 movements. This is called gorilla. So a lot of the primal movements that we don't do a lot anymore, this is one of them. This is meant to open up your hips, keep you mobile and strong. So I'm going to show you first. Here it is. It's called gorilla because I'm actually going to move like a gorilla. The knuckles are going to brush the mat. I'm going to move into this first upper body, keep the hips low, and then my legs are weightless to come up. Okay, I'm going to plant my hands back down, and I'm going to shift my hips over the shoulders to do a little tap. Oh, take your hands, reach them back. So notice you're not going to push out from here, fingertips back, exhale, drive it back. To be there for 1 minute is not so fun. So whenever you need to, come on up, reset to come back down. So gorilla, hands, feet, come back, hands, feet. Oh, that's gonna hurt. So here's an option for you. If you want to pick one of those 2 things, right? You could pick your gorilla holds. Okay, this is prayer squat. We're just opening the hips. If you'd like, you can just do this, just a little bit, right? Just a little bit. You can come tented fingertips back and forth. Do what you can because your hips are gonna burn. It's normal, all right? So here we go. Now I'm gonna take my weights right back to strength training. I want you to come down. Remember about picking up the weights here. The best way you can do this, put the weights on the thighs, okay? Drive the knees up and then extend the arms. So a lot of times what we see in chest press here is people start bringing their dumbbells way over here, over the shoulders. We want to keep over the sternum. We want to keep the ribs down and back into the mat. The legs are going to extend. This is a chest press windshield wiper. What is that? I'm going to bend one elbow, draw down. As I start drawing this elbow down to the floor, I extend my legs to the other side. Woo! That's an inhale. Feet together. Exhale, drive them back up and press up. So it's opposites move, okay? Inhale, lower with control. Exhale, press. It may not look like that. It could look like this. Tight hamstrings, tight back means bend your knees. Keep the feet together though. And you could just take a little, right? Take a little movement to start that. That's your beginner modification. You don't need to get the legs all the way over to one side and all the way over to the okay? We start with baby movements. Okay, number 8. Back to squats. Oh, you guys know I love it, right? So squat, clean, squat, press. This is 2 movements. This is a wide squat, okay? I'm gonna squat. When I say clean, it means I'm gonna rack. I'm coming up into rack position. Squat, clean them up, and then you're gonna squat, use the hips to press, and then reset it right back down. Squat, the dumbbells are in the center, clean them up, bring the hips down, and press up, okay? We'll show that to you from the side. Squat, notice the chest is nice and tall, clean, lower, press, okay? Squat, clean, squat, press, and you got 2 more movements here, okay? You're gonna work that same, whatever arm that was down for the forearm, for this, okay? You're gonna work now on that hand. Again, 3 positions here. Knee down, here is called gate, okay? You can stack, feet stacked up together, so you're on one edge of the foot, or stagger the feet. Now, what I want you to be able to see is you won't be able to with this shirt. You want to push this hip all the way up, okay? So you can feel this arc. This arm's gonna come all the way over. Okay, it's stretching first, and then I'm gonna take this arm, bend the elbow, and drive the knee. And then reach, 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 arc, arc, arc in the body, and then press. So nice on the knee too, guys. So we're looking for that nice stretch. So let's see that nice little arc, and then close it off, work that oblique, all right? 60 seconds. Here is the worst movement of the day. You're gonna end up loving it. I'm gonna break this down for you in a couple parts, okay? So I'm gonna show you the whole movement, and then I'd like to break it down because it's very overwhelming. It's basically all those movements that we just did rolled into one, okay? So this is how fun it could be to work strength, mobility, flexibility, and coordination, all right? I'm gonna take my weights. I would suggest, if you haven't done this ever before, that you're just going to use no weight, okay? So I'm gonna roll back. What? We're gonna roll the legs back. Do not look to the left or right whenever you have your feet over your head, guys, okay? I'm gonna come up into my squat position. What? Press, right back down, bend the knees, plant it back. And now comes your renegade, How am I gonna get back to my bottom? I'm gonna hop up, cross my feet, and roll back. Okay, so roll, bend, ooh, press, down, hop it back, row, crisscross. Now, let's break that down, okay? That is your advanced movement, okay, I understand. So, first thing I would work on, and this is important in improving the way that you move, guys. This is what we do here. We help people move better, feel better. So, take your hands wherever you can. If you can't get these legs overhead, it is not an issue. Use your hands, come through here, cross your feet. When you cross, you're gonna come here, okay? So that you can come into squat, basically. And you can even, a lot of people from here, they can just press up from here. Okay, take the arms up, come back, step it back, okay? Knees down. I would do a push-up instead of a renegade row, okay? Come on up, crisscross right foot, left wrist, left foot, right wrist to sit down. Even hold your boat here. So it does take a lot of core strength to do that, flexibility in the hamstrings, strength in the back. That is a one movement rolled up in one. It's I don't know, 1, 2, 3, it's like 6 exercises rolled into one. Okay, so just take parts of it. You don't have to take the whole thing. This is your total body, 10 movements, 60 seconds on, 20-second rest. Start with 2 rounds. Remember, work one side first. Second round, you're gonna work the other side, side planks and side hip abductions. When you get better at this, take that 3rd round, okay? Then you'll just alternate sides. All right, guys, that's it for today. Thank you for tuning in, and we'll see you back here tomorrow.